Ladies and gentlemen, settle in. It's time for Drinks with the Band with E.T. and Chris Denman. That music cue is so late for some reason. Are you there?
Good times.
There you go.
Welcome in, everybody. It's Drinks with the Band. My name is Chris Denman. I host a show called We Are Live. That is what's presenting this. Thanks to our friends at Jack Daniels for making it happen. Tonight on the show, we've got Womack from FUTUREBIRDS. He's going to be singing some songs, telling some stories, doing the things that he does. He's such a talented guy. Maybe even debuting a new single off some solo work. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Each and every week we do this Wednesdays, 8 o'clock Central. We feature drinks from our friends at Jack Daniels. And you know who does that with us? The man himself, E.T., Eric Takaski. What's up, E.T.? Good to see you, man.
How are you?
We love the fumble at the beginning, so we keep things going. It's
yeah, no, it's good. It's good.
It's a tradition at this point. E.T., we've got drinks to get to. We have surprises all around. More importantly, let's take a second to acknowledge the best backdrop in the business. Always have to get that.
Pretty good. It's pretty good.
That's my favorite part of the show. So we've got E.T., and how this works, if you're new to the show, we give away some prizes from Jack Daniels. I'll tell you about that in a second. We give away a band T-shirt from our featured artist. Each and every week, we bring a new artist to you. We tell some stories. We do some interacting, as they say, so be sure to share the stream, comment, let us know you're having a good time, and come back next week, too. We do this each and every week. We're excited. E.T., how is life on the West Coast? I'm in St. Louis, Missouri. Our artist tonight is on the East Coast. Let's give people a cross-country update. How are you, man?
Yeah, I mean, LA is, like a lot of places, open, closed, open, closed. I just think, it's tough, man, for a lot of businesses and bars and restaurants for sure. So I really hope we can start figuring this out together and getting some answers so people can, move on. I mean, it's tough. I have a lot of friends that work in bars, own bars. I come from bartending, so I have a pretty close ear to it. I really feel for them because it's, they're really struggling right now a little bit.
I was talking with a musician friend earlier today, and it was one of those things where you're like, what do you do if you're a venue? Right. Your whole thing is bringing people to come drink, to come hang out, to have a good time, to create memories. And, we're doing this, and we're happy to give people some in-home entertainment and show them a little slice of what they would see at the live venues. But nothing's going to take that away. I don't know if that's just something that we're spoiled because we've always gotten to enjoy those things, and, we've been missing out on it for a bit, but it does. It hurts, and I hope that our friends in the entertainment industry, music industry, can kind of hang on in a better plan or just a better way forward comes out soon.
I do think we're going to get through it, right? That's not a question. It's just I hope we can get through it the least painful as possible. And you're right. Musicians, bars, they all kind of go together because that's where they play.
Yeah.
Venues and bars and stuff, and then bigger and bigger, and they're all closed, so it's tough.
It is. Quick shout out to our winners from last week. I got one picture. We're going to show some pictures. We're going to share some pictures as the series goes on. Tonight's not the night. I did receive one great photo from one of the winners last week, and she was very thankful. So, guys, be sure if we're going to pick at random, and we'll tell you how you can win here in just a second for the Jack Daniels prize pack. But what do you have? You've came really strong out of the gate. First week, Erica Winterstrom, Heartless Bastards. You paired that up with an amazing cutting board, custom Jack Daniels cutting board and muddler, along with a T-shirt and a hat. You trick people, and you're like, oh, you just get this cool thing, and then you load them up. And then last week with Hayes Carl, you hooked it up as well with the Frank Sinatra replica flask. Unbelievable. What's on the prize docket for tonight?
We're coming up on 4th of July weekend, so although a lot of people can't be out together, you got a family, you want to hook up the backyard and grill out and play some music, and maybe your speakers inside don't go all the way out. So how about your very own Jack Daniels JBL indoor-outdoor Bluetooth speaker?
Look at that.
And wait, there's more.
But wait.
There's more. If you're going to be grilling, don't you want to grill with your own whiskey barrel smoking chips?
Oh my goodness, look at
These are
you.
actual Jack Daniel's barrels used to make whiskey and then chipped up to make these smoking chips.
That's gonna go on somebody's mantle. They're not gonna use that to cook.
And all this can be yours. Um, oh my God, speaking of mantles, so this has nothing to do with Jack Daniel's or music.
Okay.
However,
Oh, and if you don't
here,
know, E.T. is the U.S. ambassador for Jack Daniels. So we're going to talk a little Jack Daniels here and there, but he does a good job of weaving in great stories. What do you have? Sorry.
so years ago, I a guy I used to work for, we ended up owning a nightclub together. He had a business where he did events, and one of his clients was I forget it, I think it was Nike or Adidas I think, and we did like a launch party, and everyone had to wear, I forget whatever player, it was like their new shoe, so we had to wear them for the event, and
What year was
they're
this?
beautiful. Ah man, late 90s.
Oh, and yeah, maybe if you, I was hoping it would be something obscure signing, but
Well,
sorry,
it couldn't be
continue your
that if they
story.
made a sneaker for him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, true.
And anyway, I didn't wear mine because they were so nice and I was behind the bar. No one could see me anyway. So when I got home, I tried them on. They did not fit me. And I think eBay was just starting and I didn't know how to do it. So my roommate was like, I can do it. I'll put them on. So he puts these sneakers on eBay and nobody bids. So me and my other roommate make a fake account and we start asking him all these questions. And the reason I'm bringing this up, you said mantle, we kept emailing him and he would come in the living room like, oh my God, there's people want to know this, they want to know this. And the last question we asked him is that they're so pretty, we don't want to ruin them and wear them. Would they look nice on our mantle? And my roommate's such a nice guy. He was like answering them serious, like, I don't know how you should decorate your home. They are very nice sneakers. That's really up to you. And eventually we had to tell him that it was us the whole entire time. And he
Should
wasn't happy with us.
should young men be sent off to an island until we're 27? Aren't we just the worst to each other? I'm thinking about it. I'm like, yeah, that was right after you probably woke him up by throwing some kind of a cold bucket of something on him too. So that's how guys treat each other.
I would not doubt it.
We're going to do the opposite tonight. So again, our friend Womack from FUTUREBIRDS is going to join. He's going to play 4 songs on the episode. We have artists play. We've had new songs from Erica Winterstrom, Hayes Carl. I think Womack's going to drop some new stuff tonight as well. But in the meantime, you guys are hanging out in the comments, having a good time. Hit share. And then also, so for tonight, we'll tell you about the drink in just a second. You'll see the ingredients. I want you to think about this. We have a special Way Back Wednesday, and I'm going to tell you how you can win the Jack Daniel's prize for tonight. So we give away a T-shirt from the band, and then E.T.'s amazing Jack Daniel's giveaway that gets shipped out immediately. Can you, producer Matt? How are you, sir? Real quick,
I'm doing
say
well.
hello. Good to hear. Good to hear. Could you show the photo of our man E.T. from age 22?
He's so pretty.
Look at E.T. So I'm not just showing you this because he was an extra on 21 Jump Street. I'm showing you this because it's a Way Back Wednesday edition of our giveaway. Tell me what band in the comments that this version of E.T. would have been in. Or it could be a group. It doesn't have to necessarily just be a band. One more time, Matt. This version of E.T., 22-year-old E.T., what band would he have been in? Answer that in the comments. You'll be entered to win the Jack Daniel's prize pack. Okay, so let's talk about this photo real quick.
Yes.
Matt, you were a fan of the photo, actually. It was.
I love the photo.
He's a fan. He's now attracted to you. So if he's weird to you, please let me know.
Hey,
It's his choice. What do we have? We have this photo, and I want to know the origin of the photo. 22 years old, handsome guy. Was it just Ma paid for some photos? Or were you out?
no.
Were you an actor that I don't know about? What's going on?
I moved out to LA right out of college, and I had some opportunity to work, and it went well for about a year, and then it fell apart. And that's around the time I started working in bars. And a friend of mine from the bar, her car broke down. I don't know, something happened. And she's like, "Can you drive me to an audition?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure." And we get to the audition, and the casting director comes out and calls her name, and she looks at me. She goes, "You're next." And I was like, "I'm just driving her to the audition." She goes, "It's really a shame. You're perfect for this part." So we leave, and this girl
Was this in
calls
Van
her
Nuys?
manager. What's that?
Was this in Van Nuys? Was it?
Yeah, right. It was. Yeah, it was. I hope my mom's not watching today.
Sorry.
Yeah, it was in Van Nuys, early '90s. And no, so she calls her manager, and she's like, forces her to get me in for an audition, and the manager's like, he needs headshots. So like she sent me to this photographer, and that was the headshot.
That is as Hollywood as it gets. So one more time
Yeah.
on the photo. That's E.T., circa 22 years old. And you know what? There's a lot going on there, and I need you guys to tell me about it. This is a music-driven show, thanks to our friends at Jack Daniels. Also, big shout-out to the Kranzberg Arts Foundation right here in St. Louis for supporting this. We love them.
We've got some interesting
Some
options
submissions.
in the,
Okay.
Yeah.
So again, you're entered to win the Jack Daniels prize pack. If you just tell us what band you think that version of ET would have been in. Let's see the comments.
The comments are still loading in our system, but I can read a couple to you while it's loading. Katrina Nelson says Menudo.
Nice.
Adam Leedy says New Kids on the Block.
That's a given, right? And that's a compliment too.
Stacy Sorber, Color Me Bad.
Nice.
Michael Cook says Rico Suave.
Oh, yeah, it's just that's understood.
So Michael Cook went to nursery school with me. Nursery school through high school, and then we went to college together.
You guys still
And
friends, or is he
speaking of
just
music,
trolling?
Cook was with me when we saw Pink Floyd at the Carrier Dome in Syracuse. I believe U2, the Stones. That was a good hookup to have that Carrier Dome on the Syracuse campus.
That's pretty serious.
Yeah, it was.
That's very serious. Syracuse, fun college to attend.
I mean, I was always studying, so it's hard for me to say. But
Good point. Thank you.
You know, I think people had fun there.
Right. Well, as the brand ambassador for Jack Daniels, I think you've made up for lost time. What band would 22-year-old E.T. would have liked to have been in at that time?
Oh, I mean, the answers. If you ask me questions like that, the answer is always going to be the same. It's going to become a broken record. New Kids on the Block.
Yeah, obviously.
No, Led Zeppelin's always the answer.
It's no matter the okay.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
if I could have been in a band, Led Zeppelin. If I could take an album to an island, Led Zeppelin. If I could, marry the lead singer of any band, Robert Plant.
Right. I get it. That makes sense.
It's a thing. It's a common theme in my life.
As part of the fun on the evening, E.T. gets drinks ready for us. Our friends at Jack Daniels make sure that we've got all kinds of great recipes. You can make these along at home if you follow at We Are Live Radio on Instagram. Big shout out to our team, Beth, and everybody making that happen. You can always get the graphic and the information. You can make the drink ahead of time and drink along with us. What do we have this evening? And I don't even know, did you know that our singer is from Georgia? And we've got a peach drink tonight. So.
Oh, look at that. Well, there's 2 Georgia hookups in this drink.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, that's right.
Atlanta. So there's a new drink that's becoming really popular. I think it might take off. It's called a Jack and Coke. I don't know if you've seen that around.
I legitimately stopped and I was like, no, this is what people tune in for,
my bad humor.
Travel Channel, nah, we're good. We're going to get the exclusive on cocktails this evening. Sorry.
Breaking news, there's a drink called a Jack and Coke. And another drink very, very popular past few years is a mule. And I thought it might be fun to combine 2 iconic drinks, a Jack and Coke and a mule, but I needed something to kind of bridge the gap, tie the whole room together, and I came across peach puree, which seems to work really well. So what we're going to make today is a Jack and Coke peach mule. And it's a pretty simple drink to make, and I even simplified it more using the Denman hack that I like to call it. So this is a drink you can make while sitting down and doing a podcast.
You're hilarious and thoughtful. Thank you.
It's that easy. So we're going to start off now. Again, as I mentioned last week, it doesn't matter what glass you use. I happen to have a mule cup laying around, but if you don't, it won't matter.
I do like that. Like, remind people, like, if somebody turns their nose up at you, like, come on, man, we're just having the drink. Like, let's just enjoy it.
It doesn't matter what you put this in. You can put this in a styrofoam cup, a mule cup, a glass, whatever. It's going to taste exactly the same. So we're going to measure this carefully, Denman style. 1.5 ounce Jack Daniels.
Oh, hold tight. This is what happens with the, you like to have the action shot. All right. So we're going, so what am I starting off with? Okay, so I got the Jack.
Only start off with the Jack if you're sure you're not going to make mistakes. If you make a mistake, you're going to waste the Jack.
Okay, don't want to waste that. Okay, so which glass am I using? Which one do you like me to use first?
Let me see what you got going. Beautiful. That's perfect. So throw a shot of Jack in there.
Denman style. Again, very technically sound.
Yes.
Okay, I have my non-technical pour ready. Got the Jack.
All right. So now we're going to grab our peach puree.
By the way, what a delight for mailing me that. Thank you.
Aw.
Shout out to the Postal Service for the first piece of mail we've gotten in 3 months at our studio.
Getting mail's fun, right? It's like
it is now.
So just a 1/2 ounce.
Okay. Peach puree. Got it.
Now, what we're going to do is fill your glass with ice.
Check it out. All right, got the ice.
Got it? We're all good?
Yep.
So
shout
now
out to the drink
do,
cam tonight, too, by the way. Nice work, man.
Nice. We're going to take our ginger beer and our Coca-Cola. That was the second Atlanta.
Yes,
right?
it was.
And two for one.
I put my my ginger beer in my friend Chris's Snappy Bigman Coffee Company. Use them here in St. Louis. They're a supporter of the show. Great local coffee company, and it's great coffee, just saying. All right, so we got the ginger beer.
So, yes, we're going to go 1/2 and 1/2. So eyeball what half of that glass is left and put 1/2 ginger beer.
Okay. Helps if you open the cup as well. All right, 1/2 ginger beer. Got it.
1/2 Coca-Cola.
On it. Man, I can't tell you the last time I had a Coca-Cola. But I hear the kids are drinking Jack and Coke, so I better try it.
It's a new thing.
Mm-hmm. All right. Coke.
Oh, yeah, there is a cocktail cam. I just late to the party. I'm just seeing that.
You played along like you saw it very well. That was good. Somebody took an improv class where he got those headshots. All right. All right.
All right. So,
got the cocktail.
Next time you ask for a headshot or something from me, I might ask what it's for.
Nope.
I should have probably done that.
Again,
to get mocked.
Quick reminder, the prize this week is based off of leave a comment saying what band you think 22-year-old E.T. from that headshot would have been in. Sorry. There he is. Oh, hey, buddy.
There he is.
Okay.
I don't think I was shaving yet either. All right, so typically I would do other things, but Denman style, we're going to take a different glass, pint glass, you know, whatever it is. And we're just, because we want to get that peach puree throughout the drink, so we're just going to pour out and pour in.
I like people that strictly do things so my laziness and or ineffectiveness is mitigated. Thank you for the Denman style.
Lemon, peach slice, mint, I have none of that. I do have some cherries, so I'm going to take a cherry as my garnish, which I think is legal. Whatever you got in the fridge.
Dirty Sue, what's that?
Dirty Sue is a fantastic brand of premium olive juice for dirty martinis, stuffed olives, cherries. And you might say, why do you know all this about this brand?
I was just about to ask.
I definitely don't own the brand, that's for sure.
Oh, okay, great. So I don't have the fruit garnish, so you just need something sweet, so got you covered.
Aw, look at that. All right, so cheers to our Jack and Coke Peach Mule.
Cheers indeed. Shout out to all you in Georgia tuning in as well. This is for you. Womack from Georgia, getting ready to come up. He's always got an interesting drink too, so should be fun to have him in. Do we want to bring him in? Here, actually, you know what? Surprise, surprise. You can say hi to the band today. We don't always get to do that. Our peach-loving man himself, Womack from FUTUREBIRDS. We wanted to say, what's up, man? We just said, this is my guy, E.T. He put together a Jack and Coke Peach Mule, and I figured you're a Georgia guy, so you had to give him a salute before we got him out of here.
Salute, buddy. And you're a good-looking dude when you were 22, by the way, man. I just want to let you know that.
So now you have to say something else, or I'm going to go home and cry.
I mean, you look even better now. You aged better than anyone
see?
I've ever met before in my life.
He was in the improv class also.
Yeah,
I was gonna say better than my mom, but I didn't want. She's watching. So
What band would he have? What band
By
are
the
you
way-
sticking him in, E.T. or Womack? Sorry.
If he was not in his band, oh, you got one?
Dude, I don't know, man. I'm sorry. I don't know what band you were in though. You weren't in that band, that Led Zeppelin band, were you? Is that the band you're in?
Man.
I was not. I was supposed to be, and then my other band went on tour, and I couldn't do it.
Classic.
Now, if you
Had to call it off.
weren't in your band, I know what band you would be in. You'd be the lead
What
lead
band
guitar
would that
player of
be?
a band called Stillwater.
Oh, dude, yes, I am a golden god, of course.
It
Yes.
runs deep. It runs deep for sure. When you have a guy like Womack that you can surprise and you know you're going to get something good out of him, we had to bring him on. So we'll bring Womack back on in just a second before we say bye to ET here. We do have that prize, so drop us a comment. Let us know what band ET would have been in with a 22-year-old portrait we had there. So that, again, the prize, fantastic. You did it again, my friend.
I had a different prize in mind, and I told my wife, and she said, "Wait, what was your first and second prize?" I told her, she's like, "If you give that away now, how many more shows are there?" I was like, 14. She goes, "Yeah, you can't. You have to wait till the end for that one."
This has become a problem worse than my hair. ET trying to up his prize from the last week.
I know it's gonna get tough.
I wanted to show you this too, Matt. I don't know if we have a graphic. Check out this T-shirt from FUTUREBIRDS we're giving away as well tonight. This is my favorite. Like, first of all, I love the song that it's from, but then also, what a great quarantine piece of clothing. And if you don't win it tonight, you can get it on the FUTUREBIRDS merch store as well. And it's just one of my favorites. So I'm excited to give that away to a lucky person tonight.
Good one.
I agree.
That ties it all back together at the beginning, and now we can, end on that full circle.
It certainly is. ET, we'll pick a very worthy recipient of your
Very
amazing
cool.
prize
and send
package.
a pic when you get your package. Send us you grilling out with your Jack Daniels chips and your JBL sound
Absolutely.
system and all that good stuff.
And if you've sent me a picture already, just know that it will go to good use. We will use that throughout the series. This is a 16-week series, and we're very excited to bring you all kinds of great talent. Tonight, Womack, no exception to that. ET, as always, you're the best. This is a delightful drink, by the way. I think some people should enjoy this weekend. And cheers to our friends in Georgia as well. The Peach Mule, Jack and Coke. See you next week, buddy. ET, replaced by our guy Womack from FUTUREBIRDS in what appears to be a new sound room. How are you, man? Great to have you back on. I feel like I won't leave you alone. You just come on every single thing we do. You're the best.
Hey, it's always a pleasure to hear from you, brother. And this actually is my first stream in my new stream room that you see here. So it's an honor and a pleasure to be here tonight.
My God.
Testing the water. So, I mean, yeah, I still have some work to do in here, but it's coming along, man.
It certainly is. Stash is strong. What kind of hat are you sporting tonight? Let's see it.
This is my treetops hat. That's where I like to stay most of the time. So there it is.
I saw you guys. FUTUREBIRDS is. Oh, and cheers, by the way. Cheers as always. Great to see you.
Cheers, Chris. Good to see you too, man.
FUTUREBIRDS putting on. Sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say I'm drinking the Miami Vice. I know Jack and Peach is the drink of the night, but you know, our first stream that you and I did together, I kind of broke into Miami Vice, so I would figured I would just take it back to them and just let the tradition continue, man. You know?
Commemorating such great times and more to be had, by the way. Tell me about this. So we're gonna hear 4 songs from Womack. If you guys haven't heard the new FutureBirds album, far and away one of the best albums of the year so far, especially with the weirdness of everything that's going on. But highly recommend you go checking it out if you're a fan.
Thanks,
of.
Man.
There's about, I don't know, 20 different genres that could be satisfied by that entire album. So it's very good, and it's very, very, it's a great listen. But we've got some fun things, right? Wouldn't that be weird if you're like, it was a C+?
Yeah, I might agree a little bit with you.
Yeah. You guys have this backyard tour that you're putting together. You put out the bird call, my friend, to your fans. Yeah. I saw this all over social media. Can you explain what this is, what this means? I mean, we're in such, I feel like there's just been so many ups and downs with how even just the disease itself is going or whatever else. Looks like you guys have a pretty good plan, and it's something you've kind of done in the past. Will you just tell us about this backyard tour, man? I thought that was super interesting. I'm excited for you.
Totally, man. We're looking forward to it. There's still a lot of things to figure out, but with the ongoing pandemic and the uncertainty of it all, I mean, venues, especially for bands our size, I mean, it's kind of no news at this point that they're struggling, and a lot of them are even closing down, which is very unfortunate.
It's hard.
But, Carter and I started doing living room shows back in late 2016, and they've since kind of evolved into like smaller backyard parties, and people kind of got on people's radar over the past year and a half or so of like the whole like intimate, like private party kind of experience. And with everything happening the way it's going, well, and and we also had that we ran a pre-sale for Teamwork starting last November, and one of the experiences that we offered was backyard parties and stuff. So we kind of broke the seal with it then. But and so we were thinking, we just had the idea like a month ago. We're like, we should just do a whole tour of backyard parties, because we're very fortunate to have some very amazing fans and supportive fans that also have really awesome places to put us up. So we were like, let's reach out to all of them and see if people want to have a thing, FutureBirds party in their backyard. And the response was pretty overwhelming, man. Honestly, it's pretty awesome. We're so excited. Hopefully it'll get started mid-August, somewhere around there, we're thinking.
I never thought if you would ask me like 19 or 20 that like the spirit of a basement show could graduate to a backyard party tour. That's what this feels like, because you're still going to get that, but like there's not going to be people moshing and acting idiots. There's going to be like barbecue and people like sharing wine, and it'll just be nice. It sounds like a really good sound. It sounds amazing. That's all I want to do every day with my life.
I know. So that's definitely one of the silver linings of this whole thing, is that opportunity for sure. It's like, why didn't we think of this earlier? We could have done this before the quarantine,
Yeah.
But,
right. We don't have to do this. We need 18 booking agents. You see this little graphic down in the corner, guys. This is my favorite quote from just such a great song. And it's so apt given the time, but it's the Goddamn I Miss My Friends lyric t-shirt from FutureBirds. We'll get you guys a free t-shirt. Drop us your favorite FutureBirds song in the comments. Be sure you're hitting share. A big influx of, I always know whenever I'm going to do something with Womack, FutureBirds fans come flying in. I'm like, who are all these Southern belles getting after our stuff? I was like, this guy.
Strongest flock in indie rock, you know that.
That's right, buddy. Well, I've been yapping quite a bit. I'm sure there's quite a few people tuned in. I'm personally a fan. I'm excited to see some songs. What do you have for us to kick things off on Drinks with the Band, my friend?
Well, I guess we'll start off with Rodeo, since that's kind of, since we've talked about the quote, maybe I'll just start there. I've been doing more of an intimate version of it for quarantine, but maybe I'll speed it up a little bit. This one is called Rodeo. It's off of our record Hotel Parties that we released in 2015. So cheers, y'all.
Cheers,
thanks
everybody.
For joining us, by the way. And thanks for having me, Chris. Love y'all.
Absolutely, buddy.
All right, let's do this. Baby, come on, been through this before. Digging up old bones, running circles. Not ashamed to say, got me wound up. Mass of my heart, give me rope burn. So we've turned our love into rodeo. I'll be damned if I ain't gonna grab the bull by the horns. It may put me in an early grave. I would have it no other way. Goddamn, I miss my friends. Just chasing empty dreams, leave you helpless. No one knows me like you anymore. This long forgotten that I owe. So we've turned our love to rodeo. I'll be damned if I ain't gonna grab the bull by the horns. So lay me down, baby, to an early grave. Would have it no other way. So we've turned our love into a rodeo. I'll be there if I ain't gonna grab the bull by the horns. So lay me down, baby, to an early grave. I would have it no other way. 'Cause I would have it no other way. Yeah, would have it no other way. 'Cause I would have it no other way.
Just gonna sit here in it for a minute. Wonderful, wonderful version. And cheers to everybody in the comments. So many people with so many nice things to say. And if you drop your favorite FutureBirds song in the comments, you're entered to win the lyric T-shirt from FutureBirds. Goddamn, I miss my friends. We'll pick that out, send it out to you right away. Excited about that. Still have the Jack Daniels giveaway as well. Are you over the streams? You've crushed it, man. Like, it's weird. Like, I know we've talked a few different times, and I know we've both been trying to hustle. We got Midcoast Media here in St. Louis. We're just working hard. We work with a lot of cool people, and just trying to stay relevant, trying to stay busy. Has this entire time, I mean, is it weird to say it's been positive for you? Feels like it has.
You know, I'm very fortunate that it has been pretty positive for me in a lot of ways. You know, it's I think for anyone who was ready to kind of attack it and make the most of it, I think there was a lot of opportunity during the quarantine, and I lucked out on a lot of it. You know, I've been loving doing streams. It's been great. It was so weird to begin with. Like, it seems like when you and I first did that first one, that seems like a whole lifetime ago.
Doesn't it? I'm like, now I'm like so casual. I'm like, yeah, dude,
Yeah.
Womack's got this going on. And I remember like the first time our friend Katie Tupin, shout out to
Yeah.
Katie, I'll give it to her every time.
Love you,
It
Katie.
was like, hey, would you maybe want to have him on your show? I'm like, Future Birds? Sure. Sure.
I'm
I
so
mean,
glad you hooked us up, man. She was
yeah,
great.
it does though. It feels like that, and I'm hoping. I know a lot of people are hurting, and there's a lot of other crazier stuff going on. But I'm hoping people can kind of look like, man, it has been a grind, but I've either learned something or something's positive. It doesn't mean that everything's star bright, shiny for everybody, but you can pull
Right, of
something,
course,
man. And I'm happy that that I can do that. And you've been killing the barbecue lately too. I saw that online, man. You got a cool set on
Man,
where to go in Jordan.
every time I go to Charleston, they've got like 3 of my favorite barbecue places within like a mile of each other. So,
Yeah. That's
but Lewis Barbecue is hard to beat, but I do have to shout out to my boys at home team because they're the best. Love y'all.
yeah, rival barbecue gangs will come after you if you don't give them a proper shout out on the show.
Hey, I ain't lying.
That's the truth. Couple other things happening. Back to this tour you guys are planning. Full band, right? Full band.
Full band, yeah.
Packing up, hitting the road. And I just want to remind everybody, check out FutureBirds' social media. Keep up with that. And if they're coming nearby, support them however you can, because this is a very cool thing that they're putting together. So excited for you guys on that one. Absolutely, man. I don't want to I don't want to hold you back too much. Let's hear another song if you got one chambered.
Yeah, I think I got one chambered. Let me see. I just don't know which one I should do. Which one should I do? Which one? Huh? Should I do that right now? All right. I'm gonna do a brand new song. I've got my buddy Ben right here. So what's up, Ben?
I was gonna say, no. You don't get to talk off camera and then not face a little ridicule. Thank you for the hello.
My buddy Ben came over. This is my local electrical engineer, and he's the one that's helping me pimp out this music room.
Ben, my lighting in St. Louis is at our studio here. It's okay. So head to St. Louis. I'll hook you up too. So let's make it happen.
Nice. But I guess I'm gonna try this brand new song on y'all.
Wait, what? What?
Yeah. I've got. So when I was in Charleston doing the whole barbecue thing, the real reason I was there was
you weren't just doing a COVID taste test.
You're right. Yeah, my buddies have a studio there, so I've been working on I want to try to release this acoustic EP on Friday on Bandcamp.
I'm sorry, what? What? An EP? Yeah. Not just like a what?
Yeah, no, it's an acoustic EP of just old songs. Like Rodeo, Trippin', Happy Animals, Killing Grounds. So I think there's 7 total songs. I did them all acoustically, including an acoustic version of my first solo single that I will be releasing hopefully this month, but as soon as possible. I've been building a website all day today, and I've been just trying to figure out all the ins and outs of doing all that.
And so, here we thought E.T.'s headshot would be the only thing going Hollywood tonight. Look at you! My goodness, you've got a solo album.
I've been kind of working on it for the past few years, and it's just kind of I had a little bit of extra time, and they didn't have anything to do, so I've just been kind of every now and then going to Charleston. I'm in Savannah, Georgia, and Charleston's a couple hours away. So, and they've got a really awesome studio there. My dudes are over there, just magicians. They're awesome. I love writing songs with those guys. They're Wolf Dog. Shout out to Wolf Dog and the Band of Forces crew. But anyway, so we wrote this song a few years ago, and I wrote a few songs this weekend. But this one is going to be my first single. I'm going to hopefully release an acoustic version of it this Friday. It's called It's All Right, because it is, y'all. Wake up in the morning. morning, check your phone first thing. Baby never texted you back. You're gonna die alone in this big old world, not before you have a heart attack. It's alright, don't you cry. Gonna be fine, fine, fine. It's alright, don't you cry. Gonna be fine, fine, fine. Well, you can't pay rent, you're down to season stem, so you're moving back in with your folks. You got your girlfriend pregnant, she kicked you out, you're the butt end of a joke. It's alright, don't you cry, gonna be fine, fine, fine. It's alright, baby, don't you cry, gonna be fine, fine, fine. Now you're cruising down the road just to carrying a load that you can't blow alone. You got your mind on a lady that you met in some city, but home is where your heart belongs. It's alright, don't you cry, gonna be fine, fine, fine. It's alright, baby, don't you cry, gonna be fine, fine, fine. Trust me, baby, I'm a man, and so when I was young, not a delicate man. But now I'm all grown up, think I learned my lesson, but I'll always be the way that I am. It's alright, I'll stay high, gonna be fine, fine, fine. I live my life, a city at a time, gonna be fine, fine, fine. It's alright, don't you cry, gonna be fine, fine, fine. It's alright, I'll stay high, gonna be fine, fine, fine.
It is fine. It's fine. I believe him. I believe him. Oh my gosh. You know, also fine. E.T., our guy, Jack Daniels, U.S. brand ambassador, just made sure to let me know that, well, you've got one new fan. He's a big fan.
Nice.
Of
That's
you as
amazing, dude. You're the man, E.T.
That's right, man. Wow, that's fantastic. A brand new song, and you're debuting it here on Drinks with the Band. I don't deserve you. What's?
Man, no, it's my pleasure, man. It really is.
I was like, don't show me on camera while he's playing. I was like singing along. I may have got a little sneak peek of the song, people. So
I slipped Chris a little sneak peek the other day, you know.
A little sneaky something. I love those. Those lyrics kind of play like, I think I told you, like a dark comedy, man. Like it's almost like you said it's a couple years old, but I'm like, this sounds like you wrote it this morning. Like
I know, right? I know.
Yeah.
Well, you know, it's weird because we were in a dark place, you know, as a band. I was like, you know, it's just, but I was seeing the light at the time. You know, I was like, you know what, it's gonna be fine. So anyway, I wanted to build this like really just degenerate character that kind of like just sees the light despite his, you know, just you know, his terribleness, I guess.
Well,
you know?
it's the Chief Hopper of songs from Stranger Things. You know, it's the anti-hero. You know, he's drinking, smoking.
Exactly, anti-hero song. I'm gonna use that term. Thank you for that. It's the
Well,
anti-hero anthem for sure.
What happens whenever a songwriter like yourself, you've grinded out, we've talked about it before, everybody who's tuned in may know, may not know, FUTUREBIRDS, the band you're a part of, just for the level, and you guys have had some great accolades. Again, you can check them out in Rolling Stone earlier this year. The new album, Teamwork's amazing. What happens, do you think, and has it happened yet? I know you guys got that song on a Supergirl TV show a few months back. Shout out to that one. But no, what happens whenever a piece of your art maybe gets misinterpreted by somebody you don't appreciate? That's something I think people would find interesting, because you may see these guys as dudes who are in a band who get to tour and do cool shit. They're also creators who care about their work. I'm curious about that with you. What happens if something gets misinterpreted? Is that just part of the game?
Yeah, man. You know, at this point, we've been doing it for you got to build a tough skin at a certain point. You got to have a thick skin at a certain point. You're not going to please everyone, and that's not really the name of the game. You know, of course, we are just you want to produce something that people like and that resonates with people, of course. But we're kind of we write songs that we like, and we have built our fan base over a decade, and like slowly. So our fans have slowly kind of grown into numbers, and they wouldn't be fans if they didn't like what we like too. So we're kind of confident in. It's like this reciprocation between us and the fans. It's like, oh, y'all gonna love this one, Jackie. You're gonna like this one. Oh, so it's kind of like that, But there's a certain, because we don't really think about the commercial aspect and all that, But I mean, at this point, it'd be nice to make some money. It'd be nice to please everyone, but it's just, I mean, come on.
All right,
it's
all
too
right.
much, you're putting too much pressure on yourself in that way,
Okay. Here's a follow-up question before we hear your third song. Okay. Right. It's All Right blows up, makes it big. Do you open a bar in downtown Nashville and let it get packed in the middle of a pandemic? I mean, is that your career trajectory? Is that?
Man, I'll tell you what, Chris. I've got a lot of big goals, but opening a bar is definitely not one of them. But the point of the question, I would probably not. I would probably not open a bar. No.
So cross off Kid Rock from your idols list for now.
Yes.
It's
Uncle Kid.
Uncle Kid. Have you played any shows with the dude? if you had Kid Rock questions on your bingo card, mark that off now.
Well, no, see, let me explain that inside joke, man. So many times, not really as much anymore, but mid to late 20s, at Summer, we'd go all over the place like, you look like Kid Rock. Are you related to Kid Rock? So we just kind of, I was like, I kind of learned to play it off. Just like, oh yeah, Uncle Kid, man, I love Uncle Kid. And people would like believe me. So it just kind of evolved into this joke that we would kind of play along with, but no relation, unfortunately, at all. I guess. Well, maybe that is fortunate. Maybe it's fortunate.
What's his real name?
Oh man, what is his real name? I honestly don't know.
That was a test, and you passed so well. That was so good. It's Bob, I think.
I feel like it's I can't remember what.
It's Bob, right?
Robert James Ritchie Sr.
Robert James Ritchie Sr.
Somebody tell Pitchfork that Womack from FutureBirds gets extra cool points for not knowing Kid Rock's real name. That's so much indie cred. So good.
Nice.
Yeah, it's nice work. I set you up, man. I had faith in you that you'd come through for your indie rock roots. Matt, do we have anybody telling us their favorite FutureBirds song? Because I know they're trying to win a T-shirt.
We do. Before we jump straight into that, though, I would like to also say Kid Rock's AKA is Bobby Shazam.
Bobby Shazam.
That's right. That's a fun fact. Wikipedia showing me all the things.
Bobby Shazam.
Deal.
Bobby Shazam is the crappy cousin of the guy who It's All Right's about.
Exactly. I will incorporate that into the WOM's lore. Don't worry about that.
So we definitely have fans here fanning over that last new song that you broke out.
Oh, you better. He just debuted his damn song on this show. This is big. What are they saying?
Oh, just how beautiful it is, and then just the how great it sounds. Killing it, brother. Let's see. Hold on a second here.
Bird fan forever.
And then a lot of agreeings and smiley faces and thumbs up along with that.
I'll take them. That's good. Somebody's going to win a FutureBirds T-shirt and a Jack Daniels a gift pack as well. What's our third song, buddy? We got two more. We got two more songs.
Dang, do I know two more? Let me think. Man, I don't know. I guess maybe I should do. All right, yeah, I know what I'll do. I'll do.
He's a sly devil, isn't he, Matt?
So sly.
Yeah, I'll do Trippin'. This one is off of Teamwork, and I'm gonna do it on the first fret tonight, y'all. Y'all get a super intimate version of Teamwork tonight. I'm at Trippin'.
Beautiful.
All right, it goes like this. Well, we don't get bored, no, we'd rather get in trouble with the whole world under our feet. And we long lost count of nights together, smoking weed and solving mysteries, keeping heaven close within our reach, making history. I would have held you, baby, if we didn't have you. It's taking its time to show itself now. It's always been true, but took a long time. Tripping all over myself. We were never too afraid to say we don't know shit. We chose to have fun with it. Yeah, we'd be laughing like the devil on a rainy summer Sunday. Decent people shaking their heads. We didn't want to change the world. We could barely change the sheets of our bed. I would have held you, baby, if I didn't have you. It's taking its time to show itself now. It's always been true, but took a long time. Tripping all over myself. Had to ride it out till I got nothing left. Guitar solo. I would have held you, baby, if I didn't have you. It's taking its time to show itself now. It's always been true, but took a long time. Tripping all over myself. Had to ride it out till I got nothing left. All right.
Unbelievable. Once again, doing
Thanks,
it for,
man.
doing it for me and your homeboy working on the lights there at the new studio.
That's right.
Producer Matt. Producer
Yeah.
Matt's proclaiming he's going to do a sax solo to all your songs. He's going to learn how to play them on sax too. So we got some
It'd be
funky
amazing.
funky beats happening here. If you guys are just tuning in, Matt, let's show them that photo of our guy E.T. one more time. We've got prizes to give away. Drop us the band you think our friend E.T.
Man, look at that guy.
would have been in at the age of 22. Man, this is a tough one. I'm thinking of Bruce Springsteen cover band with that look. And we've got our guy Womack from FUTUREBIRDS. If you tell us your favorite FUTUREBIRDS song in the comments, you'll be entered to win a FUTUREBIRDS t-shirt. So how is the new sound room treating you?
Well, pretty good, man. This is like I said, this is the first stream in it, and I'm having a dang blast. It's great. You want to do a little tour here? Hold on, I'll show you around really quick.
I'd like to see it.
This is my, I put the hexagonal cardboard back, and I've got all my little paintings or my drawings that I've been doing this tour. I've got all my notes. This is my shelves that I built. Oh, hold on, I gotta show you this is the stuffed animal spot right there.
That's right. That's right. That's your guy right there.
That's my vibe zone right there. Whenever I start messing up, I just look up there and they're like, nah, you're all right. And they remind me that everything's good.
That's the way to do it.
So I'm looking up there all the time.
Oh, man. So
yeah, back there I've got my lights that I had up for my last streaming place. And I mean, it's still got some work to do, but it feels good in here, man. I'm glad to be in here for sure.
It's nice to have that, man, and it's great that you're able to share your music with so many people. If you guys haven't yet, follow FutureBirds on Instagram. Wams is his social media is firing up as well, so be sure to check out all the new solo stuff coming out. A brand new song played. If you missed it earlier, we'll have that up, obviously, on this stream. We got one song left, and we've actually got a surprise too. You've been good to us, so we're gonna be good to the people on your behalf as well, in case somebody missed a thing you did for us a few months back. So we're gonna have a little treat to end the show. But what's your closer tonight, my man? What's the ace in the hole?
Man, you know, I think I'm gonna do a song off of Teamwork again, and it's called Killing Ground.
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah, thanks, man. I'm glad you dig it. I'm gonna capo this one on the first fret as well, y'all.
I was gonna ask which fret.
That's the one. One's the one tonight. And yeah, this one's off Teamwork, and it's called Killing Ground.
Hit it, buddy.
Yeah, there's something on me, always keeps me in my head. It takes me back to some place I shouldn't go again. You could be my blessing, yeah, baby, you could be my curse. Who am I can't deny the universe. So I'm feeling some hunger like a monster. I can taste you from the night before. It's intoxicating, it's poison on your breath. So kiss me back to life, baby, kiss me to death. Just through the smoke and ashes, the whole world's burning down. Flicker like a fire, slow dance on the killing ground. As time goes by like headlights on the highway, an outline of the storm clouds in the night. And I can see those city lights just beyond the hill. And I hold you tight, 'cause I know this time is real. And if I had my chance, I'd do it all over again. Find one thing you love and let it do you in. I'm feeling some hunger like a monster. I may die before it's satisfied. I can see those city lights just beyond the hill. And I hold you tight, 'cause I know this time is real.
closing it out perfect. My God, go listen, buy that album right now. Teamwork, it's available. Guys, support. There's so many people in the comments just shouting you out, man. So you're doing it right. Does it feel
buddy.
Does it feel as good as it sounds? I gotta know.
It feels great, man. I feel amazing. I feel great, man. I'm very fortunate. Thanks for having me, man. And thanks, Bird Fam, for showing up. Y'all always say strongest flocking in your ride, baby. Cheers, man.
Cheers to everybody for tuning in. Cheers to ET. And on the note, we've got a surprise for you. So hold tight. If you're in St. Louis, if you're checking things out, be sure to check out Mental Health Matters. It's a mental health podcast. We produce it right here at Midcoast Media and stlouiscounseling.org. If you're needing to speak to somebody over, can do a teleconference for mental health reasons. They're there for you, and big supporters of theirs, and they're big supporters of ours. So thank you, guys. Womack, anything that we need to know? So that let's remind people the new solo album coming out. Let's hear about it.
Yeah, I've got a new solo album that I've been working on. It's going to be hopefully out this year sometime, man. Hopefully by fall. I'm going to try to release the first single at the end of this month, and got an acoustic EP dropping on Friday. And yeah, we're just going to keep chugging along, man. And FUTUREBIRDS are going to be on the road doing the backyard tour, hopefully mid-August. Y'all stay tuned to that. Check us out on Instagram, because we'll be updating everyone, as developments occur. We will be updating all the Bird fam. So y'all follow along and tune in. We'll let you know what's up. And yeah, we're going to try to finish out the last half of the year strong, man. Try to make the best of it,
Well, you're doing a wonderful job of it. And Drinks with the Band,
Thanks,
getting an exclusive. And guys, at We Are Live Radio is where you follow us. Next week, we've got our friend Ron Gallo joining, super talented guy that our friend Matt has actually recorded a very cool session with in the past, so you can check that out. Also, Tonina, she's an internationally touring artist, but she's from here in St. Louis. And our friend Katie Tupin, all in the next few weeks. So some great artists joining the ranks of Erica Winterstrom, Hayes Carl, now Womack here on Drinks with the Band. If you don't mind, obviously people are going to go follow you on Instagram and all that stuff. We don't have to come back. I want people to stick around. You can still tell us your favorite FUTUREBIRDS song in the comments. You'll be entered to win a T-shirt. You can still tell us what band you thought 22-year-old E.T. would have been in for the Jack Daniels prize pack. But we are going to leave you on a throwback that also feels like from like 10 years ago, right? Who remembers Tiger King? This is from our pop-up. This is from our pop-up podcast. We did it with Alonzo Bowden, Mia Jackson, Meredith Hopping, and myself. And we had a surprise guest on this show. We roasted Tiger King. Go back and watch that. It was a blast. Womack, my man. Everybody, don't tune out just yet. Enjoy this one, this cover from our guy Womack from FUTUREBIRDS. Thanks, everybody.
All right, here we go. This song is, you know it. Tell all the hunters to lay down their guns. Tell them that the tiger needs a little bit of love. Let them run the jungle. Let them run their lands. And stand back and marvel at what a beautiful cat. I saw a tiger. Now I understand. I saw a tiger. The tiger saw a man. 'Cause I can give them a home. It's so safe and warm. But the law wants to ban me. Won't you tell me who's wrong? 'Cause every time they move, every time they breathe, 'cause I can feel the power, 'cause I can feel the heat. Woo! See, I saw a tiger, now I understand. I saw a tiger, the tiger saw a man. Time is a ticking, they will soon be gone. So you better take a picture. What a sad, sad song. Call it Armageddon. It's such a painful loss. when they kill all the tigers in the tiger holocaust. Woo! I saw a tiger, now I understand. I saw a tiger, the tiger saw a man. I saw a tiger, now I understand. I saw a tiger, the tiger saw a man.